The Bow River is getting ready to go to sleep. With the days getting ever shorter and the nights getting ever longer and colder, fall is winding down and, well, the next season is coming along. It isn't quite here yet, though. Yeah, it's true, these mule deer were walking through frosty grass in the river valley, and I could see this horse's breath as it was grazing in its little pasture. There was ice floating along in the calmer parts of the Bow, and it was dulling the copper hues of the sunrise. But the ducks were navigating around it just fine, and the geese, well, geese don't really seem to be bothered by much. There was frost in the low-lying areas, but, it's November, so there will be frost. But the sun was strong and it was melting pretty quickly. I would have stayed longer, but the sound coming from the gravel pit across the river was just too loud. And on the way out of the valley, I saw this guy. He was moseying along, just nibbling on willows. Probably looking for a girlfriend, too. There were geese up on the benchlands above the river, and downstream, too. The sun was bright and strong now, and the day was warming up a lot. A little ways further down where the Bow starts to become more of a prairie stream, cattle were wandering around. A little tributary, Arrowwood Creek, had a bit of ice on it, but that just helped the colors. Came across this guy though, a young blue heron. I hope it takes off soon. I saw a half-dozen young bald eagles too. They stay here all year. And a bit of unusual sighting, a baby elk. He was taken off looking for Mama. By mid-afternoon it had warmed up a lot, and these geese, well, they just seemed to be having fun doing somersaults in the water. Goofy things. And the bees were out. They were buzzing all over the place. They do this whenever their hives warm up. Not sure it's real good for them, but it's interesting to see. The midges were out too, bouncing around in the warm air currents. This is what they look like, really slowed down. Such dainty little things. But no matter how warm the day turned out to be, and it turned out to be pretty warm, the seasons, they're changing. And it won't be long now until the Bow goes into its long winter sleep. But maybe not quite yet. For now, the Bow, it seems, is just a little drowsy.